All right, folks, coming back at you with another Friday shout out. Giving the Lord some love and praise today. God is good. God is love. God is worthy of our praise. The Lord is continuously blowing my mind, man. I mean, it's great when He does, and it really makes me feel like He's looking down on my life when He reveals things to me. And He pointed this out to me a while back, and I just haven't had a chance to share it. So this might be a little bit longer than it normally is. But anyway, if you start thinking about the story of Job, at the beginning of the book of Job, it's talking about Satan moving to and fro and up into heaven, and comes into the presence of the Lord, and the Lord brings up and He says, have you considered my servant Job? And Satan says, well, there's a hedge about him, and there's nothing I can do to him, and it is always kind of weird in my mind, thinking, hey, there's a little wager going on here, and I'm going to get to the point of this. So the story of Job goes on, and he is put to the test. I mean, he's taken his livestock, his home, his family, everything is taken from him. God put specification on it that you can't kill him, but he started attacking his body and all this and all that, and so what was pointed out to me here is God asked me if I had considered His servant Job. And I thought that was really interesting that the Lord asked me that. And so the next time Satan comes to the Lord and says, hey, have you, what about so-and-so? He'll say, have you considered my servant Job? And so Job went through some suffering, and it may have seemed unfair, and we didn't understand why. Why would He allow that to happen to Job? And it's because He didn't want to have to allow it to happen to you. And so there will be trials and there will be temptations in your life, and you will have struggles, but you won't have struggles like Job went through struggles, because he was a man of God, and God knew that he could stand up to the test. And I want to thank Job and thank the Lord for all His goodness. But I thought that was it just blew my mind about that. And so if Satan ever comes and says, hey, what about so-and-so? God will say, what about my servant Job? Anyway, I hope this has been an encouragement to you. I love you, and I hope you have a great weekend.